Have you ever wondered how some people seem to effortlessly get into others' heads? What if you could learn the tricks they use to influence thoughts and actions? These techniques are not just for the skilled or the cunning. They are rooted in psychology. In this video, we will reveal 7 powerful strategies that can help you understand and connect with others on a deeper level. But beware, these tricks can be dark and manipulative. Are you ready to uncover the methods that can change the way you interact with the world? Let's get started. Trick number 1: emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation is a dark psychological trick that involves playing on people's feelings to influence their behavior. By tapping into emotions like fear, guilt, or even love, manipulators can sway others to act in ways that benefit them. For instance, a person might use guilt to get a friend to do them a favor, saying something like, "If you really cared about me, you'd help me out." This appeals to the friend's emotions and makes them feel obligated to comply. Alternatively, a salesperson might use fear to sell a product, emphasizing the negative consequences of not owning it. If you don't have this security system, your family could be in danger. Emotional manipulation is effective because it bypasses logical reasoning and taps into our primal instincts. When we're feeling emotional, we're more likely to make decisions based on those feelings rather than rational thought. Manipulators exploit this vulnerability to get what they want, often at the expense of the other person's well-being. It's a deceptive tactic that can damage relationships and erode trust. Trick number 2: the bandwagon effect. The bandwagon effect is a psychological phenomenon where individuals adopt certain behaviors, beliefs, or trends simply because others are doing so. This tendency to follow the crowd stems from our innate desire for social acceptance and belonging. When people see a large group embracing an idea or product, they often feel compelled to join in, fearing they might miss out or be left behind. A prime example of this can be seen in social media trends. For instance, when a particular dance challenge goes viral on platforms like TikTok, countless users jump on the bandwagon, creating their own versions of the dance. This collective participation not only boosts the trend's popularity, but also reinforces the notion that it's desirable to be part of the group. The bandwagon effect can significantly influence consumer behavior, as people are more likely to purchase products that others are raving about. Whether it's fashion, technology, or entertainment, the pressure to conform can lead individuals to make choices based on what's popular, rather than their own preferences. Trick number 3: the power of suggestion. The power of suggestion is a psychological technique highlighting how subtle prompts can significantly influence thoughts and behaviors. This phenomenon occurs because our minds are highly receptive to suggestions, often accepting them without critical analysis. A suggestion that is presented non-threatening can shape our perceptions and decisions. For example, consider the common phrase, "You'll feel better after you take a walk." This simple suggestion can prompt someone feeling down to consider going outside, even if they initially had no intention of doing so. The suggestion plants an idea that aligns with positive outcomes, making it more likely for the person to act on it. Advertisers often use this technique to encourage purchases, subtly implying that everyone is using this product, or "you deserve this." By framing a suggestion in a way that resonates with our desires or needs, it becomes easier for us to accept and act upon it. The power of suggestion demonstrates how our thoughts can be guided by external cues, often leading us to choices we might not have made independently. Trick number 4: the scarcity principle. The scarcity principle is a psychological tactic that suggests people place a higher value on things that are perceived as limited or hard to obtain. When individuals believe that an item is scarce, their desire for it increases significantly. This principle is rooted in the fear of missing out, FOMO, which drives people to act quickly to secure what they think might soon be unavailable. A common marketing tactic that illustrates this is the limited time offer. For example, a retailer might advertise a sale that lasts only 24 hours, promoting a popular product at a discounted price. The urgency created by the time limit compels customers to make quick decisions, often leading to impulse purchases. Phrases like "only a few left in stock" or "last chance to buy" further amplify this effect, making consumers feel they must act fast to avoid regret. By creating a sense of urgency and exclusivity, marketers effectively manipulate consumer behavior, turning ordinary products into must-have items through the power of perceived scarcity. Trick number 5, the foot-in-the-door technique. The foot-in-the-door technique is a powerful psychological strategy that involves making a small request first, followed by a larger one. This method works on the principle of consistency. When someone agrees to a small request, they are more likely to comply with a larger request later because they want to appear consistent in their actions and beliefs. For example, imagine a charity asking for a small donation of just $1. Once a person agrees to that, they may feel more inclined to contribute a larger amount later, such as $10 or $20. This technique exploits our desire to maintain a positive self-image and align our actions with our commitments. It's widely used in sales, marketing, and even personal relationships. By starting with a minor request, the requester builds rapport and makes it easier for the other person to say yes to bigger demands. This subtle manipulation can be effective in various situations, from fundraising to negotiating or even persuading friends to join in on plans. Trick number 6, the illusion of control. The illusion of control is a psychological tactic that involves giving someone the false impression that they have control over a situation, which can manipulate their decisions and outcomes. This sense of control can lead individuals to feel more confident and invested in the process, often resulting in compliance with the manipulator's desires. For example, consider a manager who wants employees to adopt a new work strategy. Instead of imposing the change, the manager might ask for input on how to implement it, allowing employees to feel they are part of the decision-making process. By soliciting their opinions, the manager creates an illusion of control, making employees more likely to embrace the new strategy. They may feel ownership over the change, believing it was partly their idea, even if the manager had a specific direction in mind all along. This tactic can be effective in various contexts, from sales to leadership, as it encourages cooperation while subtly steering individuals toward desired outcomes without overt pressure or coercion. Trick number 7, fear appeals. Fear appeals are a psychological strategy that leverages fear as a powerful motivator to influence behavior and decision-making. This tactic is based on the idea that when people are confronted with a potential threat, they are more likely to take action to avoid negative outcomes. Marketers, politicians, and public health campaigns often use fear-based messaging to provoke an emotional response that prompts immediate action. For example, a public health advertisement might depict graphic images of the consequences of smoking, such as lung cancer or heart disease, accompanied by statistics about the dangers of tobacco use. This stark portrayal of risk aims to instill fear, motivating individuals to quit smoking or avoid starting altogether. Similarly, political campaigns may use fear to highlight the dangers of certain policies or candidates, suggesting that failure to act could lead to dire consequences. While fear can be an effective motivator, it can also backfire if perceived as overly manipulative, leading to resistance rather than compliance. Understanding this tactic is crucial for recognizing how emotions can be used to shape choices and behaviors. In conclusion, understanding these dark psychology tricks can empower you to navigate social interactions more effectively, whether for personal growth or professional success. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these techniques ethically and wisely. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content that helps you understand the complexities of human behavior. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.